Good day and good evening, and welcome back to Fellowship with me, Caetsu Chaiji, but you can just call me Kai. And we also have Nox. And last week, we started progging on Paragon, and we actually hit a point where we started getting offered to do the capstone. We chose not to, a little bit of need for gear still. So we will probably start tonight by doing some of the difficulty 3s. To get a little bit of gear. But if the correct combination of DPS that just look completely overgeared or something appears, then maybe we'll try a little earlier. Now that said, hey Retro Gaming, hey Kaj, hey Boovomet, hey Aradol, hey Fila, hey Naomi, hey me who else, hey Alana, and hey Nevermaya. Hope you're doing well. Nevermaya says, for people who had managed to get into Fellowship, I have a question. How do you do this as a solo? None of my usual suspects wanted to give it a try for various reasons, so I'm on my own. If you're completely alone, then I think step 1 usually becomes either be at peace with the fact that you will probably have to deal with a lot of queues if you're not a tank. If you are a tank, then you'll just have to, like, accept that you might have to deal with every now and then. It's not all of them, but every now and then you'll have to deal with the fact that sometimes you'll have to, like, stomach some jerk who thinks that they get to choose the route in the dungeon because they know a better one, even though you're the tank, and following their route is going to slow you down, so there's no point. An alternative method is, remember that Fellowship straight up has a Discord that is active, and the cooler people are more active. So if you just try and talk in there, you can possibly get some people to play with. Another option is just find smaller Fellowship communities to play with. For instance, there is actually a Fellowship community, like mini one, in the community itself. There is a thread in the organized LFG room on the Discord that is about Fellowship. It's a little bit dead now because we have a dedicated Discord for it. But if you put a message in there, we can pick you up, and then you have that. We're not that many, so it doesn't it's not like a silver bullet or what you want to call it. It's not a magic solution to the problem, but there is something to be said that because the game is seasonal, as a season drags on, queues will get longer. There will be less people because people get the stuff they wanted done. But that still sucks if you didn't get what you wanted done before people start leaving, right? So best I can offer is that. But I do know that there are people that stick around that are cool. And Maya says, I considered being a tank, but I have PTSD from WoW tanking, and this looks like turbo WoW tanking. It's similar to tanking WoW dungeons, but I will say that I do feel like people are less toxic about it. But that's, of course, just one person's opinion. Yeah, if you leave a message in that in that organized LFG room later, then I can probably get you in. Hey, Gimme Tokyo, hope you're doing well. Says, is it out of beta? It is still in early access, but it has actually been out of beta, where now you can just buy the game and play for 8 or 9 months. Retro Gaming says, can you play Fellowship without other people? There is technically a solo questing area, but it is it's like baby mode. It's where you just test something real quick. Most people just skip it altogether. Aside from that, you need a party of 4 for everything. Whether you do it with queues or you do it with a pre-made, that's up to you. But you need a party of 4. Now, that is also part of the logic behind why we're going tank and healer. Because it usually minimizes our queue times. Although I see right now that Paragon is missing DPS. So let's see about that. Anyway, are we ready to go?
Yep, let's go.
Retro games is not a game for me. No worries, it can also be a game that is just fun to look at, I suppose.
Life.
A 3.
Second hollow. Speaking of dungeons, I would like to have a Wartstone for. Oh.
Retro gaming says I have too many MMO grind games at the moment. No, that's fair. That is fair.
What's one more? Just pick up another one. It's fine. Trust.
Stack them.
I have never regretted playing several gachas at the same time. It's not exhausting at all.
Oh, I need to lower the volume on the game again. Can I do that mid-battle? Maybe. Do I have the skill? Am I okay still?
Seems like it.
Done.
You are standing in your dance floor, so be a little surprised if you
Evacuate the dance floor.
suddenly drop dead, but it wouldn't be the first time.
In that case, Gimme Tokyo, go for it. The game is here. There's more characters now. And they completely revamped the gearing system for this season.
It's Moon Moon.
Oh yeah, it is docking Moon Moon.
That's an old meme.
Yeah. Dang it, Moon Moon.
Moon Moon. I always saw this, but I feel
Guys
like...
got us back. What were you saying?
You know, I feel like the meaning of Moon Moon is that I only ever saw the Repost version of it.
Same. By the way, keep an eye for Heartstopper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Sure.
It's
an easy one to forget as you're just like, you know, just going through the motions. But it was just a helpful reminder.
Yeah.
Hey, procrastinauts! Hope you're doing well. I think we're shipping some tank and healer situation once again.
Alright, time for the most fun version.
Here it comes.
Here comes Mid Racer. He's a demon on wheels.
Oh. Oh man. Yeah, I lowered the volume because the slicey sounds from the... Uh-oh, I'm going down. I got stunned for a really long time until behind. I lower the volume because the slicey sounds of the counterattacks whenever I parry bit much. Maya says, I'm surprised healers have issues with Qs too. Is tanking that unpopular? Is there a reason? Same reason as every game. Don't want to be the guy in the front making the decisions. Being looked at. Same reason that tank is less popular in 14. Same reason that tank is less popular in WoW. Same reason that tank is less popular in Overwatch. It's always the same reason.
Well, there is, of course, here's my opinion, some reasons that the problem is alleviated in 14 at least. Not gone.
There's less decisions to make.
Yeah.
I don't know if it necessarily is in Overwatch Crab Galaxy, but I know that in hero shooters, just in general, it is absolutely a common problem that people can't get enough tanks.
In the one of them that doesn't technically have a tank, which is TF2, there's the support class is still by far the least popular. With the exception of NG.
I will say the answer as to why healers are so popular in Fellowship is like that one requires some work. My guess is you see those bars over here, you see the meters over here, guys? That keeps the DPS players honest. If you're bad as a DPS, then we can see it right there. And if you're bad at doing damage, then you know that's the only thing. Like that's not entirely true, but in a lot of ways, it feels like that's the only thing you bring to a party. So it puts a lot more expectations on a DPS to do their part, right? And some players don't like that kind of responsibility, so they'd rather heal. That feels safer somehow.
That was the wrong button to click.
There's also the possibility that the healers have very simple attack rotations compared to DPS, so people find it easier. Like just as a result. I am. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, like there's also the part. Last season it was much less of an issue because Xavier and Aeona were kind of overpowered. Which are the characters that we're playing. They're not overpowered anymore. But last season it wasn't a problem to meet DPS checks at least nearly as much because they did a lot of like the tank and the healer could do a lot of damage. Now there's a lot more emphasis on the DPS again. Which means that you can have dungeons where you can't make it because your DPS is too bad. As a matter of fact, we were just talking about this before the stream started. You know, a little preamble to the stream. That whether... Like, I'm pretty much ready for Sithral's Fall because I got a legendary drop. But Nox did not get one. So he's a little bit behind on that. But either we need Nox to get a little bit more gear, or we need to queue into Paragon and have both of the DPS be like cracked, like really high item level or something, so that we're sure that the pressure in the dungeon doesn't go too hard on Nox because because of that slight bit of like undergeared maybe. Because that whole dungeon is filled with ramping difficulty that gets harder the longer every fight takes. Which means that the heal check that they represent becomes harder the worse your DPS are. And technically that applies to most dungeons. Oh, I think our Ilarion is dead. Oh, he survived. Oh, because of ult.
Yeah.
Smart. So in a way, where DPS in a lot of games feels like the chill mode, you just relax and just hit some buttons. In a game like Fellowship, if you don't do the damage, then we're not beating this because there's a timer. We're on a clock. You need to do enough damage. Whereas by construction, the healer role is a lot more like vague. Like you could be playing extremely inefficiently and no one would be the wiser because they can't see exactly what you're dealing with. And as a result, you're just allowed to be bad and people won't question it. Whereas with the DPS, I mean, it's pretty obvious if you're not bringing the damage. Kilik says regarding Sithrals that you still get better gear from not timing it. That is true. And that is also a pretty fair argument for maybe us trying Sithrals even if we're not expecting us to time it. I guess. But let's take that when it actually appears. Because last week it appeared, I believe, so late that we were like, we have like time for one boss dungeon. And that's also true, Crab Galaxy. The big point there is that some players are so tired of not timing Sithral's Fall that they will leave the moment that they think it is not timeable anymore. Nemai says, how many different dungeons are in the game? For now, there are 10 one-boss dungeons, 4 3-boss dungeons, and 1 special pinnacle dungeon, which I believe also has 3 bosses.
Small bits of it I've seen, it's 3, yeah.
Yeah. The pinnacle dungeon is basically like an extra hard dungeon. The difficulty is in executing it. There is no timer. Hey, nerve damage. Hope you're doing well. I agree, nerve damage. I don't know what to tell you. I'm talking about what I see, not whether it makes sense. Oof. It typically, unless a dungeon isn't beatable or it clearly will take way more time than what can be considered reasonable, there's typically no reason to leave just because you've determined that you won't time it.
Bad.
Are you good? You fine?
Yeah.
I think the Ilarion is offering to dispel the mother's milk.
Alright, well then I'll let him do that.
I should not have dragged the boss that way. I feel like that's how it bugged out and reset last time. Oh boy.
Mm. I'm gonna be off the timer by about 10 seconds, I think. Which is kind of odd. I feel like we've done really well, pull-wise. It's gonna be way more.
No, it's not if they can't hit you, Ragnarok here. There's a bug with this specific boss and one of the bosses in Ransack of Drakheim. I believe Hamish has seen it live on stream. So the devs may well know that it is a thing. And it may have been fixed, but we have seen both of those bosses reset because you got in a weird... They got them in a weird spot and they like got stuck or something. I'm not sure. Nerve damage says, if you want a DPS carry for Sithful, I can help. Thoughts, Nox? It's not
One
a
second,
bug,
I
it's
need
an
to check.
intentional feature that was added by the devs. To be clear, Killix, it's a it is a moment where the spider gets stuck on a rock for like for a single frame and then resets. Pretty sure that it's not an intentional feature. What are you saying, Nox?
Sure. Heart 2.
Okay. I was saying what were you saying to the thing that nerve damage said?
I'll think about it.
Okay. I see, Helix. I'm just saying that I specifically saw Hamish see it live on stream. And he was like, what happened? Hence why I'm like, I mean, I know he's not a developer.
He at least has an actual direct channel with the developers.
I mean, he is part of the company. Surely he'd be like, oh, I see. And then learn afterwards, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay, nerve damage. Thank you for the offer. We were kind of working this whole stream series with primarily trying a little bit to progress through with the queue as is. You know, a little bit of the how do you do this alone or with a friend kind of deal. Like if you don't have a full team. So I think we'll try that. But thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, the offer, not just the same. Someone is blasting that spellbound golem.
Might be hilarious. The blasting in general.
Oh yeah.
Really hurt my feelings. I need to remember. We need to remember to be prepped for the possible double. Or
Yep.
which I'm assuming we both are going to remember, but just in case we forget.
I've gotten acquainted with that kind of jank enough that that I basically just I'm not even phased. I'm not even like noticing. It's just sure, another wave, I guess.
Yeah.
And also, yes, as Crab Galaxy says, there will be a point where, like, someone might be like leaving a not timed Cithral's Fall because they're like, all my gear is item level 300. I just want to clear. I don't need any more. They might also, this is like a slightly weirder angle to it because of the way legendary drops work and all that. someone might feel inclined to avoid gear drops now that they're ready for the clear, so that they don't get a 315 legendary when they could get a 360 legendary from Eternal.
This looks fun.
My spirit holds.
Winter, protect me.
Right. For some reason, I was holding my ult because... not my ult, my yoink, because I was expecting to need it for the assassin, and there's just 2 archers hanging out.
Chili. Doing their best.
I mean, yeah, Killix, if your gear is so good that you don't need anything else, right? I mean, you could still use money. You can just sell all the gear and you'll be even, like, you will have even more resources when you finally hit Eternal. And the power difference between a 315 and a 360 legendary, if I recall correctly, is small enough that you would be better off wearing the correct legendary at 315 than the higher item level legendary, just because it is higher item level. Things like that.
Bear witness to winter's wrath. My victory. Freeze this moment. This looks fun.
For my people.
Double assassin.
Yep.
One of them disappeared.
The other one died.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that, Nehemiah. And that is the good news, is that I do know there are some that like to watch Fellowship, but either don't want to play it or can't play it for one reason or another. And well, here we are, me and Nox, ready to deliver at least.
I can't anymore. Gaze upon the void between stars.
But that's also true, Killix, but the key is that we've specifically been told by the devs that the way legendary drops work is that there is like a sort of bad luck protection or pity system to it. So every time you do an activity that could give you a legendary drop and you don't, they up the drop rate a little bit. Just a little bit.
They haven't told us the exact numbers.
No, and also it's
they don't
probably
want
very
to.
little, which means that if you want a legendary, you're still better off increasing the odds, right?
Yeah.
Do we need both? I think we need both.
This looks fun.
I skipped the camp pack, so I think we need both.
Spirit holds. More after me.
Destiny can wait.
I think I wasted my yoink right there. It's not good. Oh, sorry, I wasted my interrupt.
There is a barrier that is gonna go through because the both DPS
Yeah.
are on the same target.
Can we survive that?
I fight for them.
Most likely, but it's going to delay this a lot. There's another shattering barrier. It's not on the deceitful scholar, at least. Which would be the worst option.
Okay, the assassin is gone. No, wait, it's not. The scholar is gone, I think.
Yep. It's a lot clear, but
Yeah, exactly,
clear
Ham. The
nonetheless.
difference between a 315 or 360 legendary is tiny. Which is good, I think. Because that exactly is why it's kind of pointless to be so, like, caught up in, oh, but I need it in 360.
Wanted in 360.
Huh?
Wanted in 360.
That's fair. I want it! I want it with a special sticker.
Yes. I want it with the bigger number next to it. I don't care that it only gives like 20 more stamina.
I need it.
You are blessed to witness her ascension, but your intrusion
Witness my wrath.
fall under me.
I'll take his word for it.
Be burdened by frost. Be gone. Dance, mortal.
Monster orbs.
Frost shield me.
Oh,
I've seen my
Be gone. Be burdened by frost. Dance, mortals.
Fucking back. What am I doing?
are you okay?
Mentally, no, apparently.
destiny can wait.
Oh, whoops. That was Rhyme's turn.
Be burdened by frost. Dance, mortals.
Spirit hold.
Be gone. This changes nothing.
Your time.
You will witness Cithral's power. Is that all?
Oh boy. Okay. That works. I assume you mean 315 Ragnarok here. Let's just say, Killix, that we've done that specific Wormheart Paragon so many times that, like, we were talking about it a little bit ago in the dungeon. Like, Nox was like, are we aware, have we made note of this? Because it's basically a guarantee at this point. We have not, like, it's been a while since we've not seen it happen. So we just assume that it's part of the dungeon at this point. Says, I want the legendary to pat my head and tell me I have been a good DPS or healer.
Whatever floats your goat. Inspired Allegiance. That sounds
That one's
really
good.
good on Skybolt. Your abilities have a chance to reduce the cooldown of your weapon ability.
I believe it also gives haste to
Yeah.
you and a friend.
Let's see.
In my experience, Killix, as long as you have a tank that is careful with when they use their big thing, then I mean, you could be in trouble if you can't get them stacked. But you can at least stop all 6 orbs with any party comp that is a standard comp, because Grand Melee stops them, as I recall.
Something about I feel like getting more skybolts per skybolt is pretty useful. Though I doubt it's apparently at max stack, so that ability you get like 8-second cooldown off anytime it procs, which I feel would be pretty ridiculous. On the
I haven't
Skybolt
really
specifically.
read. I haven't really read Inspired Allegiance in detail recently. I just know that it's like it gives you some weapon cooldown reduction, and it gives haste to you and a friend, which is just nice. It's just nice. It's just good. It's just solid. So if I have the option, I typically will choose it over something else.
It sounds neat, like nothing else.
My shining halo will last because I will it. A little more. I'm
Just
out right
pick
now.
a talent that extends it more.
No! No! The cooldown is up. You can just use it again. No! I must save my full MP. It's a principle thing.
Sure.
Whatever, man. Hey, Cat. Hope you're doing well. Oh, whoops. Oh boy. Are you blasting the butcher?
No. That was someone else that was like, no, Butcher, you're coming over here. Okay. Sam doesn't join yet.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I was just focused on the witch. And then I wasn't, because of suddenly the guy running away.
There we go.
My god, he has the orb! The orb of pulsing damage or something.
Damn, this is going to affect the pulp.
I mean...
Man, I can't wait for this effect to really affect our decision making and how
Ragnarok,
we pull.
yeah, I can assure you it saves time. Basically, all DPS and all tanks have AoE components to their attacks that they would use on the boss. So it, like, if you can take it, then it does save time. Now, there's a whole different conversation that there are absolutely tanks that have just looked at how people do it in High Eternal or something, and then just copy that, or copy someone's pulling route without understanding why the pulling route is as it is. And then they pull way more than they themselves or their party can handle. And then people die for nothing. And then there's actually no time save.
You guys want to see something interesting?
What? Oh,
did you
yeah.
hit it, Kai?
Yeah, I am. Guys, I think it's immune. Now, I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's immune.
I discovered that the Slaybind Totem did that specifically with at least Savian's ground AoE. I don't know if it does it for any other placeable ground AoE. I don't think there are any others in the game.
It kind of depends on the group, Ragnarok, here, and that is exactly what we're kind of getting at, is that a lot of people, or some people will do it for no reason, and just, like, essentially make it harder for everyone. But that doesn't change the fact that if done correctly, then it saves time. Like, just mathematically, it saves time. Always.
What is being discussed? Let's see here.
Pulling mobs into boss room saves time.
It does, but it is very frequently dangerous to do if you do not know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah. Exactly. A thing that I've seen, like I've seen it, and I've seen, I think, Grim, the Grim Gathering, on stream, observe it. Tanks going a weird route in Sithral's Fall, and specifically feeling so inclined to pull mobs into Koros, specifically. You know, the fight that is already a bit of a DPS check in a way. Let's waste time distracting with extra mobs when we're already hard pressed. And they will do it even if, like, the team clearly couldn't handle it in the first place. Yeah, I get that, Ragnarok. Yeah, I'm coming from a perspective of, I mean, I was farming in Season 1 and 2, and in both of them there were farming strategies that specifically involved pulling mobs into the boss room. There are cases, there are certain characters where they might actually gain potential DPS from you doing that. Like an Adios throwing a fireball. That generates extra cinders if it hits more people, hits more enemies. And if, depending on talents, it will also reduce cooldowns on things. And he can do that as just a side effect of the damage he was gonna do to the boss anyway. Hey, Agent Monica! Hope you're doing well. Yeah, also Killix mentions if someone has red gems, that comes with an ability that gives you a power boost when you're in a boss fight. And if someone has diamonds, then they might have the Harmonious Soul, which builds on kills, and that means that you will have that effect, like, potentially for more of the fight if you bring, like, a little lunchbox in the form of mobs to kill into the boss fight.
This is your doing, I'll skin you alive.
So there are justifications, at least. Hey, Cog. Hope you're doing well. It does look very World of Warcraft. If I recall correctly, it's actually... I think there may be a little bit of WoW Dev DNA in it as well. But it is very fun. And it is dungeons. It's very fun. So if you enjoy challenging dungeons, give it a go.
Vortex in 5.
Thank you. You're far away. Can you make it?
Out of my way. I'll finish this.
Load up.
Me again.
And all that.
Killix, I have the 10k mount from both Season 1 and 2. And I have a Helena that is like in low Eternal right now. It's just the team isn't like, hasn't had as much time to play together, and we've just been doing other stuff. So we're taking it slow. But I have been to 10k in both Season 1 and 2, no problem.
Vortex. Was late by me, sorry.
That's okay, that's not necessarily your job.
Almost get hurt myself.
Yeah, exactly as Kat says, we paid for the entire we didn't pay any extra for the season, just for the record real quick. But yeah, we paid for the whole season, we're having the whole season.
No. Unless they start adding a achievement where only the first 10 people that gets to 10k gets them out, I don't really care when we get it. We'll get it eventually.
Your opinion on the advanced mechanics only in Eternal? Well, you're dying. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is gonna be awkward to dodge.
Oh. The advanced mechanics only in Eternal. Well, I mean, when we got into it originally, the advanced mechanics came in Adept. I feel like Adept was too soon. But I also feel like they could probably have put it in Paragon, or maybe even Champion. I think Adept was too early. Season 1 had the extra mechanics after in Sithral's Fall and after Sithral's Fall. Hey, we're okay. Hope you're doing well.
Same as this year, but you know.
It's the Wookiee.
If it starts offering us Sith rolls, I'm down to try.
You know what? I'll mention it.
Yeah. I have a full pre-made we've been picking. Oops.
Trying to get some characters. Are you up in Eternal? Trying to get your Xavier into Eternal as well. Well, at least it's a tank, so you shouldn't have any Q issues, right?
What was the total benchmark that Ham mentioned?
The PP?
No, total DPS.
Something, I don't actually remember because I think he numbered it with like some sort of like subtotal or something. It's also a little bit hard because like the amount we have would be based on the damage we do in Sith rolls, not somewhere else.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
He says, I think I'm in Eternal 21 at the moment on Aeona. First time playing furthest I've got. Unsure if I should keep going or try to get base items first. I mean, you can do a bit of both. As you progress, you get more gear. We were talking about how much damage you need to, like, how much overall DPS you need for Sith rolls. It's because Ham, as actually in the chat, there's like 20k team DPS was my estimate if I remember correctly. Ham is very, very, very numbers guy on this. And we actually, like, I will give credit where credit is due that Ham found like that rough 20k or so. If you're clearing everything in time, or rather, if you're not wiping to anything, then that number was pretty close in that we observed that groups that did more than that timed it, and groups that did less than that did not. But it is correct that you can, like, sort of influence these numbers with the way you pull, what you pull, how you do, and all that. So it's like, it goes deeper than just a DPS number. But it is good as a starting point when you're like, gear is not everything. If someone has really good gear, but they don't know how to use it well, then you're kind of screwed, right?
Random buttons. My favorite player.
But yeah, I like the advanced mechanics. It's definitely more challenging. For instance, I really don't mind doing dungeons where the arsonists don't just try to destroy someone with an Uga flame. But I also think that it is fair that they introduce mechanics like that. I just think that Adept was too early and Eternal is too soon. Or is too late, sorry. Too late. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
We're fine. The ancient old healer idiom, but did you die? This idiom isn't always correct, because sometimes the point isn't that, oh, you didn't die. No, but I was so low that I died to something else.
Yeah. Or I was so low that I got distracted, focusing on that, and then I died to something. And there's actually some mental in that you can possibly find yourself in this weird situation where, like, as you're about to die, you suddenly get distracted with that, and then if you had just ignored it and let the healer do their job, then you would have been fine. But because you started caring about it, it became a problem.
Yeah. It's amplified usually on characters specifically, like Sylvie, where even as the healer, it sometimes just feels like, well, I just trust the process.
I think Ham actually is right on the money, that maybe the solution is that there is that the extra mechanics are added in 2 batches, so that the first batch is like, I don't know, champion, which is like halfway, and then the second batch is Eternal, so that there is something new there.
I can see that. It does feel like all of them coming at Eternal just feels very late, and you
Yeah,
don't really get to
exactly.
practice any of them under lower stakes circumstances. Now, of course, some people will say the Eternal one is low stakes, because everything's relative. But
Yeah. Oh, there's a flag there.
I can handle this.
I see my time is over.
Nice. I think I will do it like this. Ah, I actually really wanted the Corruptor, but need to wait for him to arrive. And now this is a really awkward position, but hopefully it'll be fine. Oh, I have an idea. I'll just slowly shove him by stepping into him, so he'll step backwards. It kinda works. It kinda worked. Ow. I think we're getting a barrier here. Yep.
right,
I refuse to budge on the Corruptor, because if he gets drained life, it's over.
yeah. Something interesting to be said that as much as people worry about people being critical of their damage output on DPS, I find that most DPS, with exceptions, in Fellowship are usually perfectly fine, and the part I find a lot more annoying and has a lot more consequences is usually their distraction from being
Is what?
Is that they don't interrupt as often as they could.
Oh yes. That absolutely has an impact.
Destiny can wait.
I'm just gonna put it down right now that the Rhyme marked a mob that doesn't have something to interrupt in before they don't mark anything after the boss because they forgot again after the Ilarian asked for it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can handle this.
Unfortunately, we can in fact not stop and explain to them if they screw up. It would take too much time. Maybe if it becomes
Unfortunately, Ragnarok, I don't know how to tell you. All the interrupts is a way to make the mobs more more interactive than just being blobs to hit. So I don't think there is a way where like I think you might feel like, oh, it's way better now that there are no, if they remove the interrupts, but eventually you'd be like, man, the mobs are just boring, they don't do anything. So it's like one of those cases where it's annoying to deal with, but it would be worse without it.
This terrace is already drenched.
It's annoying to deal with, yeah, that's the point.
Say it's Metricon.
Unfortunately.
Enough!
See, that's the thing, Ragnarok. There are some bosses where the depth comes from the fact that you have to choose what you interrupt. Like, for instance, the boss in Wormheart. Or if you pull enough mobs, you have to either carefully make sure everything gets interrupted, or you have to choose what you're not interrupting. Well, do we have a res?
Not have one, which means that they are either perma-dead, or this is not time, which is fine.
We do not have it.
Enough! There is nowhere to hide!
Yes.
I can handle this. Enough!
I've seen my victory.
I must stay strong. Enough! Twilight watches over me. There is nowhere to hide.
Time is over.
Eldred, prove your loyalty. I can endure. Enough!
Oh boy.
Twilight protect. I can handle this. Gaze upon eternity. There is nowhere to hide. Twilight shields. Enough!
I've seen my victory. Time is over.
I'm the Minesweeper.
Enough! Eldred, there is nowhere to hide.
We're all just playing mini games here.
Oh boy.
I can handle this. Enough! There is nowhere to hide. Twilight shield. My spirit holds.
We're almost there.
Well over halfway there.
We're close enough that... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It didn't make that.
Freeze this moment.
There is nowhere to hide. Enough!
I just died with 2 stacks of Skybolt on me. Are you actually kidding me?
May their light protect us all. Enough! He may fall.
Whoo, man.
We will command dragons. We will.
That took half the time. Oh.
You know, Wookie, there is actually a relic that gives healers a kick. Are you coming, Nox?
Yeah.
I believe if you don't time it, but you make it close, I think it might still give 315. Pretty sure I've seen that. So there's no reason to slack now.
I fight for them. For annihilation.
I don't know what to tell you, Ragnarok. It sounds like you don't like healing.
Yeah, I'm so mad at myself. I died with 2 stacks of Skybolt available. Could have literally just popped myself to full.
At least we made it.
Yeah. But I shouldn't die for that. It's really stupid.
Up to 10% over the time and still get full loot. Well, I don't think we're making that, but hey, we might as well give it our best shot anyway. I do feel like with the amount of time the boss took with only 1 dead, I don't think we're gonna make this anyway. So maybe just a big fat oh well.
Yeah.
I can endure. Order from me!
Ragnarok here with the healing is stressful when there's like a tank that pulls like ridiculous amounts, like 50% of the kill score in one pull, and Killix with the hey, that's me. I'm
Daily
that
Giga
tank.
pulls Nox. Yes, guy.
Season 2 Tosari farms be like.
Stay strong. We fight in the sunlight. The cosmos. Gates.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, with the archers up in the... Oh god! Up in the corner, we will possibly see some rapid fire off into the party. Now I've said it.
Into existence.
I fight for them.
I like how the shattering barrier has like a really obvious sound effect. Very nice.
Still argue, and will always argue, that Blade of Sethros is actually my least favorite mob in any pack.
They're quite annoying.
No.
I must stay plain and alive. Protect us all.
That's a charged question.
My victory. Frost, shield me.
Oh, I think the thing that Nox thinks is annoying, Killix, is the icebreaker. Which admittedly I think is designed to be annoying.
Yeah, literally designed to be annoying.
Your time is over.
I can handle this.
And irritating is the thing that is supposed to be irritating.
I should have put down my field a little further up to the corner. Oh well.
I can handle this.
Ezekielix. Aside from a few weird tanks that I've seen, like, in the past week or so, I've basically only seen the left route in season 1 and 2, or at least for the most of it, and then with season 3 it seems like people just kept doing that. And let's just say that any tank that I've seen do the right route turned out to be a bit of a maniac, and the run died here for one reason or another. That doesn't mean that right round is a problem. I'm just saying that I haven't exactly seen it succeed. Hey Ben, hope you're doing well.
For my people.
Bear witness to witness wrong.
Upon you.
Nothing. I had the living shadow moment. I saw the blood elemental thingy from our Ilarion and thought someone is standing in the orb spawn.
He is working that in a non-ideal place.
I can handle this.
Witness eternity.
I can endure.
Oh, this is bad. That was the worst case scenario.
Yep.
We have a rest, but I don't think we can do this. Nope. I'm forcibly wiping this. Cool, Ben. I hope you had a good time and a good trip back. We're just playing some Fellowship.
My spirit holds.
I've seen my
That's what Tao's Mr. Fine. Not if the one that is the least geared is your healer.
There's a case actually right now. Person next to least together is the right.
Well then. Yeah, in such a case where it's all bad, I can probably make you take the swirly and just give you barrier, and that should be fine.
Yeah. The problem there was also that the swirling was overlapping. With the
It
previous
was all
placement.
like just really, really awkward.
Yeah.
Ben also plays Fellowship. Awesome. Wow, that's the damage when I don't have my barrier in time. No, this is gonna hurt, I think. That's not that bad.
Winter, shield me.
And we just have to deal with that.
Yeah, by just
I don't think we have the damage.
does not look like it now. This is starting to take too long.
Yeah. Now we can't.
Yeah.
I think.
There's too much.
Should have been playing Mako, then you could have just had your clone tank the soak. Yeah, once.
Time to accurately place the clone into the soak.
Mine?
Oh, that is awkward.
What happened?
The orbs hadn't been kited, so they were on the same side of. They were on different sides of the area. They could have resolved it, but they were slow, so it became an awkward.
I fight for them.
I forgot to place the thingy first.
That is the worst possible.
Yep. But we just have to take that. The fight is gonna be so long that we're gonna see every worst case scenario before we win.
Yep.
Witness my wrath. Witness eternity.
Wow!
Oh, yeah, range
Legendary
it.
value.
Yeah.
You know, that is an excellent point. I could just do that. Oh man.
Yeah.
And the Rhyme is the only person with the rest thingy. We keep pushing. I think maybe we can.
My spirit holds.
And then Chorus goes, yeah, you sure? And places it in the worst possible place. Well, now we have a problem. I was hoping to use my invuln legendary for this. Izzy's, hope you're doing well. They are working on adding the various community features to the game itself. They have actually already released something that is kinda like a guild or link shells.
Or similar to link shells.
I can endure.
Oh.
We need to move away. We're too close to the Ilarion.
My ward shield me.
That's doing something I learned that you can't actually afford to do.
You can't what?
She's going very far away to dump the things, and it's going to most likely make her steal the orb at some point.
I see the problem. I've decided that I'm just gonna trust that they're not that stupid.
Yeah.
I can endure.
Protect me!
That is the worst time for me to not have my shield, I feel. Oh boy. Oh, there's two that need dispelling now.
That's happened before.
Yep.
Okay, if you want.
I don't know why I ulted there. Hey Rost! Hope you're doing well.
The attempt was valiant, but ultimately misguided.
I think this is a time where we hop out, honestly.
Sure.
Short break, and also looking at the clock, we were not planning to like do all the missing paragons for a rhyme.
Yeah.
Hey Alejandro, hope you're doing well. This is Fellowship, which is like a dungeon spamming game. A little bit akin to Mythic Plus in WoW, just without the rest of the MMO-ness. And FanFest was great. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Dang.
In the meantime, sanity restored. Alright, I'm back. Fair enough, Gilix. Good luck. Yeah, Alejandro, it is essentially a... It's a little bit of like... has kind of that DNA of like, I don't know, a hero shooter or something like that. Maybe more like Diablo, where like you pick a character instead of a class. And you gear up a little bit like an MMO. But it's only dungeons. And then like you climb through the leagues to get to a harder and harder difficulty. And that's basically the game in a nutshell.
Just heating something up in the microwave.
Okay.
It's like 2 minutes.
I have invited you back.
Okay.
Oh, let me know when you're ready again, Nox.
I bumped my elbow just as I was about to leave the kitchen. Ow.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Kansas, are you getting a Billy's? What's in the microwave?
No, I made some bolognese yesterday.
Mm. Well, let me know when you're ready again.
You can keep us.
Oh, hold it. Wookie says, if you need a DPS to make it to Sith rolls, I can hop in and we can 4-man it for the Sith rolls. I think Wookie might... did you also need to get into it, or are you like low Eternal Wookie? Because maybe that makes sense. I do feel like as long as you're not like way above, then it probably makes sense. It would I feel like it would kind of be like, if we like bring someone in that is like way overgeared. You get what I mean? That could work. You are in Grimm's Discord, yeah? Yep. French friend code. Actually, better idea. You just get mine. You just use mine, I think, because with my setup, it's gonna just be, you know, on screen. I wrote it in the fellowship chat. Okay, well, now we can go straight back into Thistles and actually get it done, I think. Our DPS are definitely a little bit stronger now. Yeah, I was specifically thinking it would be a little bit boring if we just went in again with like 15k. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those you only get if you random roll in the roulette. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, we were just talking like an hour ago, I think, with nerve damage, where I said we want to try and get it in queue. But I think it works better if there's a reasonable chance that the people that are coming in could use the gear. Then I'm more okay with it. You just link that your mount is ready when you're ready, Wookie.
It is the path.
It is the
way.
the tradition. It is the community tradition.
There's an Iona in my instance with no pants on. Some things never change.
A what?
There's an Iona in my instance that doesn't have any pants on. Oh well. Some things never change. Dang, I can't believe Rust isn't shirtless. How are we supposed to do big damage now? The reason Gunda does so much damage is actually because he's always shirtless. There isn't an option to put on a shirt. This is trusted science.
It's time for science.
It's been scientifically proven that you become tankier and deal more damage if you take off your shirt.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen women do it for years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually not a shirt that they take off, but something's happening. Like the Dragon Ball character, says Aradil. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You take off your clothes to improve your damage and your speed. It's
works.
Just perfectly logical, trust.
Yep. It just works. Oof. Ow. Oof. Owie. Why are they 30 miles away?
Don't know you.
Uh-oh. Did I catch that? I think I got it. think one's going through. Yeah.
Slow.
In my defense, Cat, that is just a saying. Would sound kind of weird, like it's kilometers away. During Shisui, if you like.
There's so many kilometers away. You can't use that. That's an actual measurable distance. That's consistent. We even know how far away that is, Kai. Don't be silly.
Why are the patrols so far away?
We got all the bad cycles. Feels bad, man.
How can this be? We're being cursed.
Oh man. I didn't hear a little razzle-dazzle.
I heard, watch this! And then I watched it.
Amazing.
Destiny can wait.
My spirit holds.
Hurdles is I died in a place so far and dumb and dangerous. So far away and so dumb and dangerous in Northhorn that I'm ashamed of shouting for rest. Hurdle, go for it and mark where you are and just say it. If someone wants to help you, they will gladly help. And they will probably even be even more delighted to help because they're like, oh, no one else would do it. So just try. If they come over, then good. Like, it doesn't hurt to ask. I'll just get the corrupt and the guy in the next pull. Since that's just two things to interrupt.
I should do Northhorn after stream.
You should what?
Do Northhorn after stream.
I was thinking of doing either more fellowship or I need the alliance raids for the final step.
Yeah. Sadly, I am not on the final step yet. I'm about a little under halfway on it. So I need to farm quite a bit still in Northhorn before I can.
This is gonna be really awkward for a bit. Do we have any way to get that? Uh-oh. I need help now. I'm gonna die. I'm still in death mode, death timing. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I am not safe. Run it back quickly. If you survive, great. I'm coming. For future reference, we probably needed a Gunde Yoink on the Corrupt. I didn't realize that he actually could shoot ice bolts from halfway across the bridge, so I'm sorry about that.
And there was a Gunde Yoink on that.
What?
But it was early, so
right.
In the second one.
Yeah, I could have asked for it early. I'm sorry about that, Wookie.
We needed I believe.
I'm running at it now.
Yep.
Running at it now.
I can handle this.
There we go.
Perfect. Now I can actually survive this, no problem.
Yeah, the annoying part for me was that I didn't have my my silence up.
By the way, Rust, a trick you can do with Adios, if you don't have your interrupt and you need to interrupt something, your Fire Flash or whatever it's called technically also works. Here.
It's harder than it looks. And it has this combination of mobs in it.
Yeah.
I fight for them.
Seize this moment. I see my victory.
Yeah, I see. I just don't think I saw you use it earlier, Rust. So I was just making sure you knew. It'd be a weird, really silly thing to, like, miss out on. That dot it really does a number. Several numbers, in fact.
A lot of numbers.
And I'm willing to suggest that it does at least a 4-digit number. Just based on how much health I lost from the dot sticking on me for a while.
Enough! There is nowhere to hide! Eldrin, prove your loyalty! My spirit... Enough!
That's not good. We do not have a rest. I don't know why it took that. I wasn't exactly in a safe place to do that.
Fight for them! Enough!
I see my
There is nowhere to hide! I can handle this. Enough!
my
We fight in the sunlight. I can endure.
I think we're getting an additional ad very soon.
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide! Eldrin, prove your loyalty! I can handle this. Enough! to hide. Enough! My spirit holds. May the light protect us all. Enough! Eldrin! There is nowhere to hide!
Well, this is where we're going to go down. We can't stop all of the sentinels.
Enough!
And we can't kill them either.
I can't.
This one goes through. But not on the boss, apparently.
My spirit holds. Enough!
Wow.
There is nowhere to hide!
I just killed myself.
Don't know. But I need more attention. I just quote unquote died.
Enough! May the light protect us all. Eldrin! Prove your loyalty! There is nowhere to hide!
Oh boy. And the boss got one this time.
I can endure. Enough!
And it's far too big. I straight up can't hit through it. We're this close and now the boss isn't taking any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. We just... Do we restart?
I think we restart.
We restart.
Yeah.
Hey Rob Gero, hope you're doing well. I will not be drinking on stream, Rob Gero. But that does sound funny.
Damn, Kai won't share a cold one with the boys. On stream.
Ardell, did you get a res? Did you get rescued? What happened?
Hi, Russ. Remember to dispel these 6 chargelings when they explode.
That's good at least. There's nothing wrong with asking for a rest in those field operations. The worst that can happen is that you don't get a response.
There we go. Got it this time.
Cat straight up tried to hunt for Aradel, but not the same instance. Aw.
I'll hop on the court. How many dispellers do you have there, though?
I mean, that's nothing to apologize for, Aradel. Cat was just trying to help, and the game said no.
Yeah.
I was highlighting how awesome Cat is. Hey Zogio, hope you're doing well. Just want to quickly step in before you go any further and say if this is related to Final Fantasy XIV, then I don't think it counts right now. But if it's not for the mount, then just thank you so much for the gifted sub. I'm on the wrong game right now if it's for the 14 thing.
There's 2 minutes left on my silence, so Rust might need to interrupt the corruptor if we pull them.
We're doing this build first, I
Alright.
think.
In that case,
Unless you think it's better if I grab them.
Nah, I think this is fine.
Oh, whoops. But with respect to Final Fantasy XIV, we're back to that tomorrow. Oh, back to... We're doing that tomorrow again.
Back again.
That is the worst possible place they could be.
Yep.
Oh, that is very smart. That does in fact solve the problem. Remember the drain life, you do it while the cast is filling up. You don't wait until it starts to empty. And I'm mostly mentioning that because I do believe that was something that was a bit confusing in a previous season. It was like, technically it starts once the cast time is up, so you could wait. But a single take of drain life is already too devastating. So we don't want that.
This terrace is already drenched in the blood of the unworthy.
Witness eternity.
It's gonna hurt. More after me!
Enough!
Gonna be a trap. 5 seconds.
Are there any traps that I missed?
Nope.
Okay, I'll try to stay on top of it in advance then.
I fight
Nowhere to hide!
I assume Rust has this one.
Yeah.
Eldrin, prove your loyalty!
Trap.
Enough!
Can't do that right now.
And she's gonna immediately trap again. Because she's very cool like that.
I can handle this.
She's yep, there's another trap.
Yep.
Enough!
She was stalking the trap. And it was on me.
Nowhere to
So I can
hide!
volley.
I can endure.
There's one trap on the ground and she's throwing another.
Oh, yep, can't do that now. Gotta deal with this first.
Fight in the sunlight.
She's stalking a trap. She's gonna. There's another trap.
Kilix says, am I the only tank that don't like stepping in traps? Let's just say, Kilix, if you don't like stepping in the trap as a tank, then you haven't had enough Sithral's Fall runs that would have totally made the timer that
You're stalking the
failed
trap.
because someone died to stepping in a trap. The only reason why I'm this, like, aggressive about it is because of that simple fact. The sheer amount of times I've had that happen. That is the reason why I do it. Observe that the run we had just before failed because someone stepped in a trap. Oh, someone stepped in a trap right there. That was another trap.
I must stay strong.
Oh, you said you don't. You said you don't like it. I mean, I don't like it either. I'm just doing it because I have to.
Another trap. And she's gonna stalk another one immediately.
Very
So
cool.
stated, the boss is very cool like that.
Nowhere to hide!
Okay.
Guess what I missed? I looked away for a second and Shattering Barrier went through on the boss. Okay, I think it's gone, so we're back to normal.
She's gonna throw another trap.
More after me!
And it just went on right on top of Wookie. Very cool.
Enough! will command dragon.
Feels like taking damage down intentionally in 14 just so everyone can pass the mechanic easily. I agree.
Yeah.
100%. Yep, that is indeed what it feels like. But I would do that as long as we make it.
It's also the case that, like, you hear me saying, like, she constantly throws them.
I don't know what
Like,
to tell you about that, Ham. I think that strategy is incredibly stupid. Just straight up. I'm just like, no cap. You are aware that the tank takes way less damage from the traps than everyone else, right? Although I guess it does solve the problem by making sure every trap is dealt with until the trap spawns just as the twist comes up and the person doesn't notice and then they die. Having the tank do it means that they have to like review, is it time? Every time. So they don't, you know, run in when it's a bad time. Realistically, at some point you realize the traps are baitable. Oh, I know the traps are baitable. The problem is that there's all those other things you need to worry about, and I mean, she just throws them. So that would mean that everyone would have to go to the convenient bait spot whenever the trap is coming up. But I guess you could set yourself up to bait them to a convenient spot. And there is probably also a difficulty where, oh boy, where you can't just have your tank eat them. New.
I can enjoy later life, protect the storm.
Little razzle dazzle.
Remember to keep an eye on the blades of Cithril, Wookie. I'm tanking them with my face and standing as still as I can to make it easier for you, but you do have to make sure you're not stepping in them, or you get killed.
Destiny can wait.
Destiny can wait.
Just want to freeze this moment.
Freeze this moment.
Pitchball.
Why are you here?
I heard my song cue. No, let's feel this moment.
I can handle this.
There's no head on the corruptor. There needs to be one. There's still no head on the corruptor. There needs to be one.
We need the drain life interrupted now by anyone that has one. Thank you. Can you put your head on it? Whoever interrupted the corruptor, it's yours now. Click the button to put your head on it. Show us that you know. I don't know who did it.
My spirit holds.
Oh. Hey, Aztec! Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming you're doing the orb kiting knots.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's going okay, Aztec. I don't know if we're timing this one, but it's a good practice run. And we'll get some
At least
gear.
clear. Guaranteed.
Oh, right. The Three Stooges here.
I always feel like every time I'm surprised by the shardlings somehow.
Yeah. Every time, like, oh, right. They appear. Every time.
There's my ball finally. Takes time.
The Blades of Sithral.
I can endure.
Yeah, the damage is way better this time, I think. Oh, please. From now on, just let Ross do it. Just let Ross do it. Because it's really bad if you both do it. I'm in great trouble right now.
For my people.
Trying
Now
to,
Ross is in great trouble.
trying to solve this. Okay. That should solve it for a bit at least. The corner is getting a little bit too intense.
I'm moving over, but it. That means you have to get away too, and I need someone to take this.
This time short
Fine.
go through.
Fight for them.
It's mine! I'm sorry, that was supposed to be mine as far as I can see on the debuffs. We keep going. Keep trying. Keep trying.
Fight with the sunlight. I can handle this.
Just invuln. All the barriers and an invuln. Just solo the boss forehead, right? Yeah. That got the... It seemed fine until it suddenly wasn't.
Yeah. It's usually how that boss goes, where it's like, it has a very specific threshold where the damage just scales exponentially, because you cannot get away far enough from any of the proximity ones. I feel like it's what usually happens for me.
Yep.
So, I mean, as much as I enjoy my ball collection, please kill one of the scallops.
Done.
Thank you. There was 4 orbs chasing me.
Yeah, I saw. Looked funny.
Wasn't very fun. I didn't laugh.
Notice that one specific person wasn't laughing? You make a good point.
Every time I say the not funny, didn't laugh, my entire brain is just invaded by the image of Donkey Kong dancing. Not funny, didn't laugh. I blame my Bulgarian basket weaving forum. Oh wait, no wait, it's Mongolian. Dang, I can't even keep track of which basket weaving forum it is. It's the Mongolian one. Wow. feelings. You know, it's nice of her to do one example of each of her mechanics.
This is how it's gonna look once phase 2 starts. Just really, really fast. Always make sure wherever you go, to the best of your ability, when she puts the spreads on, you move roughly to where you intend to go, and you go back there after the yoink. You don't go somewhere else. Otherwise it's going to be difficult for people to dodge when you have like a second to do it. That thought is nasty.
Very nasty.
I'm very scared of that moment where the stack happens to overlap, like the aftershock with when she yoinks, which I think is like next time.
So bad today.
My spirit holds.
Oh, well that's convenient. I got a new coin. And we also cleared close enough that we got the 315 gear.
That's nice.
So that's good at least.
Yeah. Still no time window. Womp womp.
You had to go, Wookie? Oh, right. That's how that works. Cat has low eternal Gundy. That could probably work. Try again, if you like, Cat. I assume Wookie had to go. Suddenly. Took longer than expected or something.
Yeah. Can only assume.
And I think we'll try one more time with Cat coming in.
Yeah.
And we'll see where that leaves us.
Yeah.
But on that note, that I will give Cat a minute with us taking a quick break as well.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, be right back. Sanity restored.
I've seen my victory. Freeze this moment. I've seen my victory. Your time is over. Your time is over. I've seen my victory. I've seen my victory.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Did you get some good gear from that?
Yeah. I got a ring and I got some paints.
Nice. I got a hat and I got a new coin.
Nice.
That's really convenient.
Yeah. Sadly, the ward stone continues to elude me. But at least I have the dice and relic for damage mit. Oh my god, Afro Duck!
An Afro Duck.
Yes,
My god.
it's over here.
I hold time in my hand.
We also have Koner. He must be good at aiming the cone on Kolos.
Yeah. Fjord.
Ah,
I've seen my
Schnullaby. Pretty active in the Fellowship Discord.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rust. I do know that there is a delay there.
Yeah.
Optimally, we don't need to communicate to that extent, and it just works. I'll try to not say to comment as directly on what needs to be done. Just
Yeah.
focus on getting it right.
That is something very frequently, and that happened during the
Mount farms.
Mount farms as well, and the when we were doing P12 and P8 actually. It's like the delay on the farm or from the stream compared to what's actually happening is just enough.
That you can't make it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh. Is Cat all?
Cat said he was... Oh, he's on, yeah.
He required a
He was
cat.
doing a critical engagement.
Hmm. Amazing. I replaced 2 items and I got 10 PP.
What?
I replaced 2 items and I got 10 PP.
Is that right? I feel like I got
Probably
a lot.
not.
Oh, we have
There you go.
double dispels now.
Nice. I don't have it. Cry every time.
I can handle this.
I'm the world's strongest Warstone shell, and yet it eludes me every time. Bet the little bit of Warstone won't love me back.
It knows it has you.
Yeah.
Just leading you on. You have to move on, Cat. Cat? What? Cat does not have to move on.
Confusing Swedes now, Kai.
Cat is actively dating Master Spell at the moment, so... You have to move on, Nox.
No. I was the original shell of Wardstone. I will never let go. And also, like, Kai confusing Swedes. Exactly what I would expect from a Dane.
Wow. Wow. That's how it is, huh?
Take back Scania. We don't want it anymore. It's full of hobby Danes.
Hobby Dane!
Yeah, they speak Danish, but only as a hobby.
Is that a thing?
No, but it is a common joke. The two thickest dialects in Swedish are in Scania and Norrland.
Now that we have Cat here, it just works.
It just works.
How is that possible? In before the Corruptor pole also is just right. I mean, if the Corruptor is in place when we walk up to the Tundra Stalkers, then I just might.
Might as well. I mean, it is similar to the fact that you guys call people from Copenhagen Swedes.
Yeah. And people from Jutland are Germans. And the people from Fyn are just living on a highway.
Denmark is just a highway between Sweden and Denmark, Sweden and Germany.
Yep. Yep. Pretty funny how it works like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it is actually perfectly in position. I'm gonna do it like this then. We just get the sentinel with the pull up a bit later. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realize the stalker was there.
I can endure.
Whoa. Someone said that the corrupted dies now.
I suspect it was the Gunda. Usually have the most direct say about that.
I noticed because I lost aggro somehow.
Okay. Hard splitter. I'm pretty sure Cat is still doing Heart Splitter build.
Looking at his damage, yes.
Looking at his damage, looking at his legendary. Yeah.
We just do those four.
Stay strong.
I've had enough bad experiences trying to pull them in with the boss. You think you've got it, and then you get Icebreaker and just get punted into the twist, and then you die.
Yeah.
And then you wipe, and then you're like,
Well,
we could just have sacrificed that extra half a minute or a whole minute, and it would have been fine.
Time is over.
like we said, like, Blade of Sithril are actually the most irritating pack here. But they just get to live because they're not the most dangerous.
Yeah, they are. They get to be annoying for a really long time. It's the true problem. I'm guessing that Rust will dispel the first one with the rain.
Yeah, let's assume that.
Enough!
I'm gonna throw a razor trap.
You know,
in
there
five.
is some. Now that we're having a, maybe I'll mention that after this boss, of how much concentration it takes. I'll try and remember that. I see a trap. Yoink. Delicious trap.
Hide.
I fight for them.
Eldrin, prove your
I'm gonna throw
loyalty.
another trap.
Enough!
Uh-oh.
Eternity.
Oh, right. Chicken. That works.
Make us stop chickens. Just casting another trap. It's on Cat.
Oh yeah, true. Cat comes from the school of if the trap lands on you, you take it yourself.
Fair enough.
Nowhere to hide!
Okay, let's go.
Boom.
It's time for a little razzle-dazzle.
Time for a little razzle dazzle. Am I correct in not seeing any traps? Oh, there it is.
There's. He was just holding it for a longest.
The Gunde damage is stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Nowhere to hide.
I must fight in the sunlight.
I almost lost aggro on the boss this far into the fight.
Prove your loyalty.
Nice.
Alright, nice.
We got all of the traps.
We
Left a clean field.
Indeed. Very nice.
There's a sentinel here. He might do the thing.
This looks fun.
Oh,
I
nice.
trust in G.
The yeet and yoink.
My spirit holds.
They disappeared. Or did they die? Oh, they died. Nice. Actually hard to tell.
The fact that you can see their footprints when they disappear can help a little bit, but not easy
Yeah.
in the mass of mobs.
Oh yeah. Weird thing to inform you about, but when I was taking a nap so that I would be properly awake for this, I kept having dreams that were a perfect mix of playing Fellowship and trying to play Currency Wars in Honkai Star Rail.
Simultaneously.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And my brain like kept waking me up because it was too confusing.
It's like no, that doesn't make any sense. Wakes
Yeah.
up. No, that doesn't work either. Wakes up again.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say on the boss before was that Ben, that came in earlier as Shaper, is also a Danish 14 content creator.
Yeah.
And apparently he also plays Fellowship. And I've said that there's a weirdly high like percentage of Scandinavian players in Fellowship. Just find that really funny.
I blame the fact that it's made by Swedes.
Maybe that has an impact, I don't know.
Scandinavians are sometimes weirdly united on very specific topics.
Ow.
That crofter's dead.
Here it is. Can I have a thank you?
That was probably on me for longer than it should have.
Yep, that is why I had so little health.
Yeah. I feel like I'm playing terrible tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really off. I'm slow on the reactions. Keep losing track of HP. I don't know. I'm really off my
Well,
game.
good to
Having a bad
review
day.
now. In about a minute or so, we'll be fighting a boss that requires you to have a lot of head space and track of health bars and not be slow to react.
Maybe that's why we've been struggling so much tonight.
I doubt it. Noted. I'll try to move the boss over to the pools as they happen then. Did we take the camp? Sure hope we did. Oh well. No time to check. We'll just have to hope we did at this point.
I fight for them. My spirit calls.
Obliterating neighbors. Oh, whoops.
I can handle this.
Destiny can wait.
Pull after me!
Careful following me in here, I guess. You may have to step further away, Nox. I'm sorry that I moved at such a big leap suddenly, but I feel like it was hurting a lot.
I can handle this.
Good. As Vetricon says, neighbors and the human cough? What's this guy going to obliterate next? Yeah, he's on a warpath.
We did take it.
Oh, good.
I can endure.
Not all my neighbors.
I've seen my
I need those.
Others says, I wish there was a way to check the voice actors. Yeah, unfortunately, all I have is that Hamish, that it randomly came up in a stream like right around beta times, I believe, like right there when the open beta was there. That it came out that Hamish was the voice actor for the boss in in Wormheart. That's the only reason I know that. Aside from that, I have no idea who says what. But that does mean that there's a very, very high probability that a lot of the voice actors are straight up just, you know, straight up just dudes in the office. Hey Grim, hope you're doing well. We're hopeful that we'll get the fall this time, but we just had one run. Wookie was there actually. We didn't time it. It got pretty rough. I don't know how Wookie is feeling. I'm assuming that he had to run because he just left without a word. But you know how Sithrul's fall can be.
I fight for them.
Ah, okay, then that was probably it. I just hope that we didn't say or do something that offended him.
I can endure.
I hold time in my hand.
I hold time in my hand. T-H-Y-M-E.
Wait, like the call, I hold time in my hand. Wait, so the concept or the spice?
Both.
Oh,
A little bit of both. Hey, Mandalori. Hope you're doing well. Sithrul's model updated? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she always looked like that.
I can handle
And I have Sage. We start a brawl. Meow.
May their light protect us all.
Hey, it's razzle dazzle time. Oh boy.
I must stay strong.
there we go.
Hey.
Your neck.
Hey.
And let's see, what is my free legendary?
Oh yeah. No, it says this paladin guy even has the classic off-healing capability. They had to nerf it a ton because he was insanely strong in Season 2. I'm pretty sure that they nerfed his healing capacity just by numbers. Oh! I got the Cape Legendary now.
Nice. I got the wrist one.
Hmm.
Entropy's claim those 2 charges. Neat.
Is that everything?
It's got a headpiece and a new neck.
Entropy's claim has 2 charges and its duration's increased. It would be pretty funny if it just said it has 2 charges. Shrug.
Yeah. To be fair, its duration increasing is also kind of...
Yeah, I guess. It doesn't really change anything. I wonder if Karmic Dispersion, that the 6th row talent, is good with that legendary.
Maybe.
Now you guys are really cooking. Yeah, we have the Time and the Sage and Razzle Dazzle.
Second character in Eternal.
Hey.
Let's go. Now I just need to get off my ass on my tank.
I don't know if I don't think the cape is better than the bracer legendary. Pretty sure the braces are better. The wrists. Because specifically, like, the thing that might have made it better, in my mind, is I happen to know from testing in Season 2 that this grossly incandescent effect only counts normal brilliant flashes, and it ignores omega flashes.
Okay, Kai.
Yeah?
What do you think triggers a dragon on Iona?
Unfolding Doom.
No.
Fleeting Hour.
No.
Her dash?
Yes.
That's weird.
Time skip is counted as a defensive.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
That is interesting. But alright.
I just remembered to buy supplies. Oops. But we did it. Now I have 2 tanks and Tariq in Eternal. I think that's what I have. I don't think I got Adios or Gunde in there. Oh. Oh, right. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks. Thanks for mailing me my ring. No. And my Sylvie isn't in there yet either. The last time I got Ronin Cithral's Fallen Sylvie, I had a tank that pulled like a maniac. And then we couldn't do Koros. But as far as I know, it was not a healing issue. It was like more mechanical issue.
Yeah. But
Like people not pointing the cone and stuff. You were saying?
but we are. We are slightly over time.
Yeah, it's true. That is true. But at least we made it. I
Yeah.
do think it's a good thing we didn't spend a ton of time spamming 3s or something.
Yeah.
Because Sithrals is quite an ordeal. Something really funny about that is that in my experience, and I'm pretty sure others would agree, Sithrals fall in Paragon with the gear you have access to and probably actually have in Paragon is way harder than Eternal 1. I'd almost argue that simply by virtue of what kind of gear you can probably have in Eternal 4, Sithral's Fall Eternal 4 is easier, relatively speaking, than Sithral's Fall Paragon. Just as a result of how it all ends up working out. Which I think is really funny. But yeah. We made it. That was what we were setting out to do, at least. And we got a little bit of help from Rust and Cat that also kinda working on collecting gear anyway. Eternal 1 also guarantees that everyone has a legendary. Also true. Probably a huge part to this. Like, regardless of what legendary you had, the fact you didn't have one means that you're missing that 10% damage reduction, that 10% output, and that 10% cooldown acceleration. It's insane how much of a difference that makes. But yeah, we did the thing. So, let me see here. If you would like to be part of the Discord community server, there's a link right there in the chat. You will also find the weekly schedule, where you can see what else is coming up in the coming days. It usually comes out Sunday or Monday. You'll also find the announcement room with links to videos and streams and put them out. And if you want a notification when I post those things, you can grab the reminder role in the role assignments room. Then I'll give you one around 15 minutes before stream starts or when I put something out. And if you'd like to support the channel more directly, you can like the stream over on the YouTube side of things. Helps with the algorithm and such. You can also follow, subscribe, become a member, super chat, cheer, all of that goodness. And if you don't like any of that, Aerodel also has the Ko-Fi link right there in the chat. It all helps support me in the channel directly, so I can do stuff like this with all of you without having to worry about what's popular in the algorithm and whatnot. So thanks so much for the support. But before we finish, let's see if we can find someone to raid. Let us find someone to raid. Yeah, sorry about that, Grim. I kind of have a sort of strict ending time, and more important when other people are involved, you know. Let's see here. Hey, Zero Sugar, you just caught the very end of the stream. I'm looking for someone to raid right now. I think we'll go to one too many. It's a very high level Sylvie, actually. So some healer gameplay. Jet also came in right at the end. I'm sorry, guys. Oh man. Let's say hi to one too many. It looks like they're blasting away in High Eternals, I think. But on that note, thank you all so much for watching. Good night, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where in the world, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye bye.